Fly is a 3rd level transmutation spell for sorcerers, warlocks, wizards, and artificers, as well as bards technically, since bards can do whatever they want. Anyway, the spell lets you or a willing creature that you touch fly at a 60-foot speed for up to 10 minutes of concentration. So in order for a wizard to fly, they simply have to wait until they reach 5th level, and then choose fly as one of their spells. Or immovable object, 2nd level transmutation. As an action, also touch, though this one has a costed material component, which is a little inconvenient. The flip side is the spell lasts for an hour, and eventually you can upcast it to last for infinite hours. But that part is beside the point. The big key here is that it's a 2nd level spell. So, you get it at level 3 instead of level 5, where you get spells of 3rd level. If those numbers don't sound like they add up, I didn't do it. That's just how D&D works, sorry. So, you might be confused about me bringing up this spell in a video that's supposed to be about flying. Here's the thing. The target of the immovable object spell becomes magically fixed in place even midair and can hold up to 4,000 pounds without falling. A creature trying to move it has to make a strength check, unless they're you, or anyone you designate at casting, but you don't have to do that for this trick. I would like to pause for a second and just internalize the fact that this object, the immovable object, is only immovable to other people. You can move it, and they cannot. To be clear, other people have 0 influence on the motion of this object, and yet you can exert force on it as if it wasn't immovable. So naturally, the best way to use this spell is as follows. You cast the spell on a thing, and then you grab a teammate. The thing can be like a broom, I guess. Let's just use a broom as an example. Let's see, your teammate grabs the broom and hangs from it, pull-up bar style, right? The spell states that it can support up to 4,000 pounds midair, which should be plenty for our purposes. Since your teammate can't move the object, as long as they're able to keep a grip on it, they'll go wherever it goes. Like the golf club zipline in Holy Moly. Except the broom is totally motionless, so it's not a zipline at all. Or is it? Step 2 is to climb on your teammate in a way that has them completely support your weight. Being a gnome or a halfling or a goblin or a kobold or a kender or a grung or a small herringon or a verdin who hasn't hit level 5 yet, or a fairy or in wild shape somehow, or any other small creature will help with this. Except if you're a grung, you probably shouldn't climb on your party members. Anyway, if you're sitting on the shoulders of a teammate who is hanging from an immovable broomstick, congrats! You've officially built an airplane in Dungeons & Dragons. Remember, you can move the object normally. Grab a hold of that broom and push it or pull it in any direction, and it'll move that way, dragging your friend along with it since they're solely suspended by it, and therefore causing your friend to drag you along for the ride since you're solely resting on them. I see no problems with this plan whatsoever, to be totally honest with you. I can't think of a single thing that would ever go wrong while you're doing this.